they owe me. I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best cause I am. It's no need in keeping it low-key. I can carve up the D like a turkey, or run straight through the D like a train. This year we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. He call himself making a name. I put on the Jets, the coach regret even letting them stay in the game. Team morale took a tumble. Next time be humble. I'm the lion in the jungle. You just try not to fumble. Rumble, young man, rumble. Never slip nor stumble. I take off, poof, magic. Now watch me juke through the traffic. Footwork fantastic. Dominating every facet. Treat the pocket like plastic. Here come the blitz, pass it.
Hey folks, it's the coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team.
Off the left upright, and it caroms away, no good. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Off the left upright, and it caroms away, no good. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up.
Try to hit the bottom instead. Yeah, I was trying, but nigga, this shit won't aim down for some reason. What the fuck you aiming down?
But he misses just left to the upright. All right, not the result that you were hoping for.
So what you mean, like, don't go to the green? Would you go and keep it in the blue?
And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through.
That's three, nigga.
Have it, another challenge and another victory.
Yes,
remember, you can always replay challenge.
This shit, Nick.
Bring the lines in. She wanna pull up to the crib, we can't dine in. Up right away, couldn't even get a fine in. Straight with the money we aligned in. Tell me how they broke, tryna chime in. Jesus watching over here in diamonds. He the only reason why do not get violent.
Jalen Ramsey training.
When you making bands, can make friends. Cause I know they tryna shit like Ray Bans. Got a bad little shorty waistband. Both hands together and I'm saying amen, cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the quick. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me, cause I'm going
Like
big.
4 stars. Let's hope I can get 5. Okay, score 15 in the first half. Do not use more than 5 rushes.
Going big, going bigger. Postmates how I deliver. My game too cold, made a shiver.
How many more you gotta do you need? I mean, I'm at 70. I'm at 78 right now. And I've been trying to like get 3 on each one, 3 or 4 on each one. I think I'm gonna redo that hoe. I'm gonna redo that hoe later. Well, I'll probably redo that hoe now. Yeah, I'm trying to get 7 passes. Yeah, I did 78 Well, I'm at 78, so I need a couple more, and then go to number 3, so I can get them shits out the way. And then after that, I don't know what I'm gonna do next after the gauntlet 3.
Hey folks, it's the coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team.
And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Young back near the goal line. And finding Davis here, the tight end. Still going. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 14. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time. He'll get this one complete to Davis. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup.
I don't know what you were seeing on that play, but it felt to me like I wasn't watching a football field. I was watching a boxing ring. He was bobbing and weaving and trying to make sure he kept the play alive. Just didn't turn out well for him in the end, dude.
Impressive that he stayed in the pocket while avoiding those couple of would-be tacklers, but eventually goes down. Young to throw it.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a game in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
That's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 25-yard line. Moving down the field at will thus far. Here's 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Young off the play fake. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate. Gotten the ball.
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. C.J. Mosley, the linebacker, making sure his presence is felt.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation, because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line,
oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
To get open.
Steve McClendon, he's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here, back-to-back sacks. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Young,
I can't throw
he's
it.
going to go down again. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
3rd and goal, they decided to throw for it, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open. Left him nowhere to go with the football. Had to absorb the sack.
They go for it on 4th and goal, but that winds up incomplete. Okay, so you won't be going undefeated against this challenge, but hey, the good news... So the 49ers, they're getting set to go on offense. 1st and 10. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And he's got his target. It's Vernon Davis. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right of the yard. To throw again on 2nd down. Young is caught by Davis. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. Here's Steve Young.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Looking to throw. Young completes it to Davis. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. They go play action here on first down. And he hits the tight end. It's Davis. A really nice gain of 25 yards. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
Meanwhile,
good night. This nigga Jamal Adams, bro.
Well, you came up short in this one, but no worries. Select replay.
Try to get the fraud game, bro.
And the offense readies for a first down and 10. On first and 10, Young. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A big play there on the first play of the game. 43 yards. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a first and 10. Young working out of the gun. That'll be caught by Rice. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 13 yards there and a Niner first. From the gun, Steve Young. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. And gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Young now.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. With excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Throwing again on second down. Young. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll make it 3rd and 1. The 49ers moving hastily. They're scurrying to the line. On 3rd and 1, here's Young. Man open, Rice.
I pressed the wrong button.
That'll be enough to keep the drive moving forward. Another first down on the pickup of 5 yards. First down now, but the clock continues to move. First down, Young. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Well, unfortunately, no win on this attempt, but you can select to replay the challenge and be sure you pay attention to the challenge goals. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Young on first down.
Hello.
He'll have a first down and more past the 20. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. 25 yards that time. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. From the shotgun, it's Young. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Throwing, Young, looking for his running back, and he's got him. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Well, that last completion certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on third. Now on third down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete. Not quite enough that time. Maybe just try a lower.
Don't worry about this one, bro. Nigga just got at my pass, man.
This ain't nothing for the back. Got 16 sitting in the lag. Whole squad all dressing all black. Every single last one of them got my back. Hey, 20 of us, that's 20 goons in the ice cream whip, triple school. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna play me, no conversation. Ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another Ultimate Challenge on EA Sports.
Gold now out to kick it away. It's a very short kick taken by an up man. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. The pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far is working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their...
What I got to do, bro? Got to do the other ones then. I just got to force a turnover. Because 15... Oh, first half. Okay, never mind.
Job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe bump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Yeah, they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Play action now. Here's Steve Young. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him.
And this is caught. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Jerry Rice, 44 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't
Good
it?
night,
There's nothing to
bro.
correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are you going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Mixon with a first down carry. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Dalton with a give here to Mixon. That's some strong running. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And down to the 27-yard line.
Bouncing off tackles, bro.
One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, knock it loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
Then again, no, because
on second down, here's Mixon.
you gotta win the game. Win the game and score. Fuck.
And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Got his man. It's Eifert.
Yeah, redoing. Try to get that hit stick.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Dave.
Gold now out to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Runs through the contact. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Now this Bengals offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake to Mixon. This is Dalton. Now he's
get the ball.
Lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever.
This will be taken in at the 1. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. They're right back out there after watching the fumble go the other way. Still in control of this game, but that needs to serve as a wake-up call because they're not in the clear yet.
No, the message should be clear that fortunes can change pretty quickly when you turn the ball over. You've got to take care of it, otherwise that lead could slip away quickly.
So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. From the gun to give to Mixon. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's 3rd down and inches. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw that.
Tackle this nigga.
Early in the game like they have. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. On 2nd down, Mixon. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
Mixon, bro.
On 3rd down, Mixon.
I said middle, nigga, middle. This nigga just broke all them tackles.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. And finally they get him to the ground, but it's all the way down at the Niners' 20. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. So Dalton now.
I missed it.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for John Ross that time, but it'll be 2nd down.
I like what they tried to do there. They didn't get a completed pass downfield, but they came off of a momentum play. Big-time gain on the previous snap. Came right back and threw one deep, hoping to catch them on their heels.
Bro, this is
Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. And the catch good. It's Eifert. And he'll take this into the end zone. Bengal TD. Gold now out to kick it away.
These niggas bumping off tackles. Joe Mixon out here looking like a fucking Pro Bowl.
At the 2. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going, and they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you score,
look at this nigga bounce off tackle. We push this nigga forward.
No matter what the defense throws at them, they feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. On 2nd down now, Mixon. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Here's Dalton. And Eifert has it. That one good for 15.
Bro, look at these niggas in 3rd and short, and these niggas just throwing that shit to the side.
Gold now out to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going, and they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back.
There's no way.
And nothing but
there's no way.
Ahead. Past the 20. And all the way in.
There's no way. Bro, we got to that nigga.
Andy Dalton with his 3rd touchdown pass.
This damn game, bro.
Gold now out to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
It takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Now on 2nd and 13. Dalton nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bobby Bell. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. 3rd and long. What will Dalton dial up?
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
And Dalton lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And a costly turnover there as the ball will be spotted 1st and goal at the 5-yard line. 49ers with their first trip to the red zone thus far. They've got it 1st and goal at the 6.
Check 50, check 50. Check 4, check 4.
Can we hike the ball, my nigga?
Mike 52, Mike 52. Hey, 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 hey.
And we can't hike the damn ball.
Watch the ship, watch the ship. Fire.
That would give to the big fullback use check. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit. Well, they weren't messing around. 1st and goal. They didn't do anything fancy. They just go to the fullback right away.
I like how you phrase that because oftentimes they come back to the fullback when it's late in the down and distance count, right? In this case, 1st down, let's go get it right now.
And he got it 6 points on the board. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Let's go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
You know, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Now Joe Mixon. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Dalton's pass complete to Green. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Mixon. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3. On 3rd down, Mixon.
This nigga Joe Mixon is not good, bro.
5 yards is the pickup.
I just loaded it, bro, and this nigga just ran right through
So
it.
from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 47. Play action now. Dalton.
Get that nigga. You ran right by
Down
him.
he goes. Nick Bosa just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they've got it with a 2nd down coming up. Throwing on 2nd and long. Dalton. Now he's hit, and Dalton lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. 2nd time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And the lead will shrink to 6. Fielded about a yard deep. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him, because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Here, nigga. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Out of the gun.
Let's go.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers.
Let's go, nigga.
Bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown. So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. You talk about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a second time.
The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear the coaches from all the way up here. They were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
Oh, that's me. That's me. Oh, that's me, bro. I'm not restarting.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
I'm most definitely not restarting.
77 yards, and the Bengals have taken the lead. They erased that deficit pretty quickly, did they not? A 2-play drive.
What do we call that? Short-lived?
Very.
Very short-lived.
That's
2
me,
plays
bro.
later, they're in the end zone and back out in
I had
front.
to say.
We always talk about drives, don't we? Does 2 plays count as a drive?
Not really, but that second play was so good. I don't care what we call it. It was enjoyable to watch. Now Steve Young and the rest of his offense getting ready for their next drive. He and his team, they have had a rough go of it here in this first half. Maybe time for him to put his foot down here in the second quarter.
Put his foot down.
And that's caught inside the 35. A big play there for the Niners. 43 yards. First down now, but that clock rolling. It's Young on first down. And Anderson's got it. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 13 yards there and a Niner first. The 49ers moving hastily. They're scurrying to the line.
Cover, nigga. Cover.
Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Nick Vigil leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Now Young. That's caught. It's Jerry Rice. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. 25 yards for the touchdown. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT.
We've been together a few years, and you know that I really ride the wave of old momentum, don't I?
Yes, you do.
There is a heck of a difference between being down 6 and possibly being up 1. And right now, they've got that opportunity.
No doubt. That is a big-time score and a big-time swing in momentum. This will be taken in at the 1. And his guys will get the football right.
I got the fumble, and I got the 15. I can get all 5, bro.
At the 20-yard line. All right, let's focus now on Giovanni Bernard. He's just been looking for some space. I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better. Now he's hit, and Dalton lost the football.
Pick it up. Let's go, nigga.
So we've hit intermission. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter.
Oh, he got the ball. Damn.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. This is Mixon. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. A draw play for Mixon. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd down, a shot here for Dalton. Escape, and he goes down. Ryan Shazier got in that time, the first-round pick of 2014.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Yeah, Sanders now return. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Yeah, how about the boost the defense gave them? Shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. 1st and 10, Young. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Young. This one caught by Davis. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
This big one going into the 4th. Simple.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. Out of the gun, it's Young. Open man, it's Vernon Davis. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down. From the red zone now, Young. That'll be caught by Rice. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Again, it's Young. This will be caught inside the 10. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? R-A-C?
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Dalton throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. John Ross, the one he was looking for. But now it'll be 3rd down. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They'll set up the screen here to mix him. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Well contained there defensively. The screen gets only a yard, and it's 4th.
Oh, I had the pick! I had the pick! Oh, my God!
Cincinnati score!
That hoe would not let me go for it.
Second touchdown of the afternoon as they now sit just a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up in the 4th quarter. And
I had the pick.
Back to the 3. And the failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
And he'll give it here to his running back. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Throwing, Young. That's complete. It's Kyle Juszczyk. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Ready? 18 Gator.
Now Young gets this one to Juszczyk. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Geno Atkins got home that time. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might...
Oh, no, he lost the football. Now the Bengals urging everybody to get back to the line of scrimmage. Dalton wants to throw. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. So now Dalton. Got a man, it's Ross. Complete.
Bro.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course.
That shit was AIDS.
The coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup.
So the 49ers, they're getting set to go on offense. 1st and 10. Now here's Young. And his first pass is incomplete.
Yeah,
all right, not the result that you were hoping for. Don't sweat it, though. You can reap. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. Now a 1st down throw for Young. And he hits the tight end. It's Davis. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. Young will set to throw. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Now Young. And this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. To throw, Young.
How did he do that? How did he do it? I mean, in this type of weather, it's not just catching it, it's seeing it coming towards it. Maybe that's why he ended up having to go one-handed, but boy, what a catch.
That was a spectacular one-handed grab. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Young to throw it. And he will find Davis. That's complete. He went backwards there 8 yards, and it brings up 3rd down.
Well, that wasn't exactly a thing of beauty. I know they completed the pass, but look at the yardage lost. I mean, who does that make happy?
That's why I don't play in PPR points per reception fantasy leagues right there.
You don't
deserve anything for that.
But you get credit.
He's got it at the 15. On 3rd and 10, they go flying past the marker and get nearly 40 yards. Young looks to throw on 1st down. Well, how about the passing numbers so far? He's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always another challenge.
See.
Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, go tank. Anything I ever do is top rank.
86, bro.
Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, go tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank. I don't wear ball, mains. All I ever do is ball, main. I am not a rapper, they all lame. I am not dope, I'm hard. Wait, I can power up and level up at any moment. Spitting like a semi, only give me semicolon. Couple zeros like I'm sending yell nets. Every flow is unmatched, and I better get set in it.
Do a juke and then return it for 15.
Even if I ever did the minimum all. In the result, I better kill them all. Rogue One, but I got a team with me. Batman when I got a team with me. I get mean, I get green. Show the whole game what's never been seen. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, go tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, go tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank. Designer sneakers hurt my feet now. Every beat is getting beat down. Couldn't eat, well watch I eat now. Like how you getting paid to freestyle? Different cities every week now.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, The Coach.
Here's Andy Lee now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Now Sanders. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. And that'll just about do it for us.
The young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish now. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in imprisonment, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best to soak it in. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up their octaves, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions, daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on a mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top, it's missing the opposition, and all that lane switching, this is what...
Hello, and welcome into this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, The Coach.
Do not allow 2 or fewer yards on first and police to try to get a sack, really.
Now the Chiefs offense ready to go on 1st down and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Williams. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. So the loss of a yard, and now 2nd and 11 from the 24-yard line. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
Hey, how fit to be the boss? Let me find out. My team balling. You look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch. I'ma shine out. Working hard. Yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on. Took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings. I just wanna play Randy Moss, yeah, my numbers going up. All these trophies, what do I need any more for? Check the stats up, you can check the scoreboard. Check the stats, Jay Critch, I'm the QB. Ran it up and then I went and got a new freeze.
Scored 25 points.
Let me find out my team balling. You look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out.
Scored 20 points. Do not use more than 5.
Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team balling, you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. If you ain't a winner, then don't come round. On my way to another city, it's a touchdown. Underlay, yeah, I gotta get it in a rush now. Let them hate, try to knock me down, but we got up now. You say that you ballin', keep it real though. Hey, why I never saw you in the field though? Hey, I make it look easy, it's a field goal. I've been grinding for a minute and I'm still going. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah,
So the Randy's a glitch.
Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an Ultimate Challenge.
Gold now out to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Off the play fake to Mixon. This is Dalton. Now he's hit, and Dalton lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball. And I feel like my man,
Wait, they got 20 in the first half, right? Or just scored 20. 20 in the first half, right? Bombing this area.
Momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
Breaks the tackle, now an alley. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, 49ers. 51 yards there on the return punt as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row and we're going to be terrific. But to get one, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, we're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. On 1st and 10, here's Andy Dalton. The middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for his favorite target, A.J. Green, that time. But it's going to be 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Here's Dalton. And the catch good. It's Eifert. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up in the top shelf.
Give me another one. Give me another one. Dion.
It's a 49er touchdown. A punt return of 65 yards. And the 49ers get a score closer.
Give me another one. Dion. Nick Dion.
How about that for a start? So he's on pace for 8. You think he gets there?
I don't see how, but right now, he's got to like what he's getting done.
Yeah, he likes it.
Give
His
me
team
another one.
loving it.
Prime time.
So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff.
Boom.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. On first down, Mixon. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll run here with Mixon. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it could be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bobby Bell, his second sack of the night.
So
I need to get everybody in
tennis
that
match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both these offenses having their way so far, so maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack.
Give me another one. Oh, they ain't let me get this one. Hold on.
The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's Steve Young. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's caught inside
CD gonna give me one?
Touchdown.
Yes,
A big play there. 63 yards as they are able to cut into that lead. And that time he came out of the slot for that big play downfield for the score.
I think what we just saw there, partner, is what we call scheming a guy open. Put him in the slot, know that he has tremendous speed. What you're doing with your other receivers is likely running shorter routes to draw the attention closer to the line of scrimmage, to give him a chance to get downfield and turn it into a one-on-one route. Often against the safety, you like your odds when he's running against the safety. His speed usually wins, and it did on that play.
Let's go.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Come on now, tell me I'm wrong. You give me all the tools, bro. That nigga, nigga.
So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. The tackle made by the Hall of Famer, Bobby Bell.
Where you going, nigga?
Quick throw, complete out wide here to Green. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half
I folded.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
I tried to scoot over.
Jumpy on the right side of the line.
Sometimes when you're on the end,
you already know where they want to go.
Away from the ball, any type of movement will get you to jump, and that's exactly what happened there.
Huh?
Complete to his
What?
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 36.
Bruh. Nah, nigga, it's your fault.
They brought in the heavy set on third down, and that
You
usually
gotta
means
make
running
this team,
play,
nigga.
but we have seen them throw out of that formation. And sure enough, they snuck the tight end out.
Get that nigga.
Nowhere to escape.
Nigga,
and he
Fred
goes
Warner, nigga.
down. Credit the sack to Fred Warner. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Dalton now, the pass. Got a man open, it's Ross. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
Try your field goal,
That's
nigga.
certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Oh, I had to beat that up.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good.
Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I'd feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 43. He'll rifle this one deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. And that one results in 35 yards. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Dre Kirkpatrick, the cornerback, up to make the stop. The 49ers moving hastily. They're scurrying to the line. Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first.
Field goal,
the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through, and that'll move them back within 6 now. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
Fairly short kick, taking it to 14. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42-yard line. Great return.
Oh, shit.
Now Dalton with a
Get him.
first and 10.
Yeah, that had to be good. I picked the wrong play.
He goes down. First half in the books. Okay, well, so much for the halftime report here. Guy can't even finish his Snickers. We're going to get right to the 3rd quarter. Let me spit this out.
Oh,
and it's a short kick, taken right around the 19. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this 3rd quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally.
The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. Touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there. 67 yards as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. So a big-time scamper there to cap a touchdown on the opening drive.
Sets a tone, establishes not what you call a dominance, but a really good feeling for the team that just scored. But I've got to ask you, partner, what do the analytics say about that type of a run? Does it establish anything else for them?
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the
Trying to kill this nigga Andy Dalton.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Nixon, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bobby Bell in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. So the sack, and now it's 3rd and long for Dalton and the Bengals. Andy Dalton. And that will be incomplete. So no problems moving the ball in the first half, but they'll likely come up empty here on drive 1 of quarter 3.
And it was so important for the defense to get that stop, because what we witnessed in the first half.
Yeah, that whole word. I need to put some more on him. What other ability can I put on him to make him like fuck niggas up in the backfield?
A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Steve Young and his Madden Legends offense heading out for their next drive. He is looking to help his team build their lead after trailing at halftime. They've got to like the spot they're in right now.
Oh, why you start off so damn slow?
You and I both know cliche alert coming here. You're only as good as your last possession, but I think that they like, as you said, the spot they're in and how confidently they're playing at this point.
But again, just a 1-possession lead, looking to expand that now. And again, this time to the tailback. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. And he'll give it here to his running back. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop him. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them.
Get him.
Yes, and down he goes.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Oh, to try again after the sack. Dalton is going to have the hook up to Ross. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with this 3rd down play as we play 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
What a D-line is just stacked with niggas with
superstars. They wound up getting nothing out of that 2nd down completion, so now here's 3rd and 10. And the blitz does come. Open man is Ross, complete. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. He got out of bounds. That's a good thing, but still short of the 1st.
And now, since this brings up 4th down, the defensive play caller, grab your nerves, because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a 1st down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back and let them happen easily.
Give them 11 yards that time on the return, and that will come the offense as they take over. And San Francisco gets set to go here. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays, they're going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first down. And the goal? End the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Delay of game, offense.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Still 2nd down.
Come on, bro.
Let's go now. 60 outlaw. It's just me and you.
Now a handoff looking right.
Nigga, you need to get out the way.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
That nigga, bro. Niggas running in front of me.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. So now Dalton and the Bengals down by 8, 1:47 on the clock. And no other way to say it. They have blown a big lead, but a chance to rescue things late. Back to throw.
Oh, nigga, I had to say.
He'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. Clock running here under 90 seconds to go. He's back to throw, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
Don't fold it.
He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one will go down as 33 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
We chasing this nigga. We in your head.
He's taken down. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Yeah, nigga, you're not catching that.
Incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. So now Dalton. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside
that
the 30.
Nigga caught that. It's over, though.
Congratulations on yet another victory. Now you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive your reward.
Oh. 7 stars. I got 36 in this one. 30 in this one. We can do that, hoe. What I get on that one? So just bomb it. Pass. 4 touchdown. First play. Bullet pass. Okay. I'm gonna do that whole first play. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan Gold Tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank. Designer sneakers hurt my feet now. Every beat is getting beat down. Couldn't eat, well watch I eat now. Hey Nick, when you gonna be on your way back to the house? Different cities every week now. Damn, nigga, it's 5? What state probably looking bleak now. I was home to sleep, designer sheets now. 30 different missions. When I speak, they listen. Couldn't find it.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team.
And now the offense getting set. 1st and 10. It's Young on 1st down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
Oh, dive! Oh, I'm getting off. Nigga, I dove when I caught it.
Up for a big one. 53 yards.
A nice catch there by Jerry Rice. And when you look at the yardage he compiled in his NFL career, it seems staggering at 22.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward.
Nigga, I dove when I caught it. Wait, what is this, bro? Let me restart.
So the 49ers, they're getting set to go on offense. 1st and 10. 1st and 10, Young. He's going to walk one deep left side here. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. Young on 1st down. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. Young and Rice hook up for a big one. 56 yards. A 1st down throw for Young. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can...
Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready? Are you ready? Get ready, dog.
Five stars to go.
This be the green light, go. Tires burn the pavement. People want to know where Mace, Poss, and Dave went. Still here, still in your ear with a style so hot, you'll see where all the sun rays went. Legs, arms, and head, all being moved in a frenzy. The blends be all the right cred, meaning credentials. Best of both worlds when we rocking over pearls in the instrumental. Are you ready? Set, jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady, to the letter right, turn it up, we giving a show. But can you rock it like rocket fuel? What you talking about, space or out your mind? But can you rock it like rockets, fool? That's a close encounter of what kind? Gentlemen. When it was time to get it lit, we got it hot like fever. Sick with the talk, pass to your receiver. All about running the spot, and you know we got breath control, so no need to take a breather. Cardio kingpin, subjugate the dub play, and you know we can't wait to bring spins. A-star quizzes, A+ the final. Vocals we align, we'll move it all simul.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another Ultimate Challenge on EA Sports.
And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Young. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And nearly picked off there, almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down. Okay, so you won't be going... So the 49ers, they're getting set to go on offense. 1st and 10. Now a 1st down throw for Young. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, that was dangerous. Throw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on 2nd. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. 1st down, Young. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. And got his man complete. The 40, 20, 10, touchdown, 49ers. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins.
Just need 4. Okay, get 25. Okay, and then try to force a turnover, and then do not for more. So just run the whole game. Run the whole game and play defense.
Just wanna be her for your mom to your pop to the beat to the birds, man. Cut right off on the curb like I'm Barry Sanders. Chains on and the diamonds dancing. Game on, so it's time to go. When the rain starts, I'ma let you know. Name a squad that is better though than my home team. We a pot of gold. I'm a dog. I'ma need a bone for my whole team. I'ma let it go like yeah. And it feel like yeah. All day like yeah. All night like yeah. Whole squad like.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team.
Come on, man.
Gold now out to kick it away. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Bengals drive about to get going.
50 seconds to mine. Let's go, defense.
1st and 10 for Dalton. Got his man. It's Eifert. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Jet sweep. Boyd with it. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
It's 3rd down and 4.
On third down, Nixon. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's fourth down.
Now, that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
All right, so I can't have no more than 4 incomplete passes.
Yeah, that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. They've got to be absolutely reeling right now. Couldn't have expected to be down this big, this early. But that's the spot they're in as they come up to try again here. Looking to throw, Young. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game.
Bro, that was
instead, second down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Young, he'll rifle this one deep right side. He's got him in, complete. A big play there for the Niners. And even 40 yards. Young looks to throw on first down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Coverage there by the former first-round pick, William Jackson.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33. Now they try the right side here.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
8 yards there on a first down. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. 25 yards to the house. As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. So they get the ball on the opening drive. They take it in for the score.
And how about setting the tone right away? Everyone talks about wanting to do that, but you always hear it in every locker room. First 5 minutes of the game, who's going to set the tone? Who's going to take control? Guess who just did?
Well, now on the next drive, when you score that quickly or you're scored that quickly against, probably feel like you need to respond.
Yeah, without a doubt. In other words, you've actually put the pressure even more so on your opponent.
65.
They'll run on first down. Nixon, and not much, maybe a yard up to the 29. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. And out of the air, Dalton, and that'll be incomplete. There's no denying they want to get him involved. That's already the 5th time that they've looked his way in this first quarter.
So that tells me defensively, if they want to insist on going in that direction, make sure you get your best people in the area.
Stop that nigga. So he get that first.
And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard strike. It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on 4th down.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
Punting now is Huber as he sends it away. Taken from just outside the 30.
He won't let me run.
Just a 30-yard punt that time. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Now Steve Young and the rest of his offense getting ready for their next drive. He's struggled. His team has struggled. You talk to me a lot about looking to your leaders. Maybe it's time for him to put his mark on this game.
Agreed. And how that has to happen is somehow he's got to flush out everything that's happened so far and almost start over and get back to that confident level and know that he can play the game, because so far, this has been a real struggle.
Yeah, absolutely. He's got the interceptions, trying to turn it around. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now a handoff looking right. Oh, and now now he bowls him over. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Now they try the right side here.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Brought down by the cornerback, William Jackson.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now. And they give this time to the tailback. Good footwork at the 30. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports.
That's it, baby. We got work.
On the set.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action.
On the ball. Go.
Throwing on first down. Young going for it all. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. To throw is Young. To throw again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Fights through and now a crease. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Steve Young, a 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit. Young to throw it. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here, because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Getting set to go again, Andy Dalton marches back onto the field. And how about the start so far, Charles? 3 first-half touchdown passes.
And that's how you generate excitement on a team. Keep your offense moving at a really high level. And it's also how you establish leadership, by playing that well. 3 touchdown passes, that's the way to lead.
Now he's just hoping for number 4. Dalton on target here to Uzama. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
The first down throw coming for Dalton. Now he's hit, and Dalton lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he'll bring this one back. It's a fumble return for a 49er touchdown. And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week. He's smiling. Here's Steve Young. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. And, boy, things switched on a dime here. The fumble recovery for the touchdown and also a 2-point try on top successful.
That feels like a momentum call. Pick it up on a fumble return, take it the other way for a touchdown. That's demoralizing for a team to have it happen against them. So the offense just says, you know something? Let's add to it. Pile on top, go for 2 now while their heads are down.
Getting ready to go again. Here's Andy Dalton marching back onto the field. He's been in a pretty good group. They actually have more yards on the ground than through the air, but both have been good, pretty balanced.
And have we ever met a coach when we've talked to him before a game that hasn't mentioned wanting to be balanced?
No, because then you've got both sides hitting the defense. They don't know what to expect, right?
Really helps your play caller, because now you're in a position where you're confident in either one, either aspect of the game, dial it up and let it go. And so far, that's allowed them to lead.
Absolutely. Have the lead here in the second quarter. So an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3.
I did the other 2 then. I mean, I got the forced fumble. I just can't throw another pass, really. I'm just going to run it.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Now a handoff looking right.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
And just a couple yards there down to the 17. And quickly they get to the line. Now a handoff here to his running back. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. And he'll give it here to his running back.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10.
Switch. Check 26, check 26.
Hike the ball, bro.
Check. Now.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the 49ers get a score closer. And here's Young toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Mixon. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now they run with Mixon. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. Here's Dalton. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Go on, nigga.
Picked off by Martin Hanks.
Go on, nigga.
And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown.
Go.
And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick 6.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. Welcome back live to Orlando. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separate Mixon.
Oh, get that.
The ball is out.
Let's go. Run.
49ers. Across the goal line into the end zone.
Let's go.
So a big turn of events there. This defense makes the play. They return it for the score, and now they have the lead.
So much for ball security for the offense. Playing with a lead in the second half. They give the ball up, and all of a sudden they're behind.
Big-time fumble. They'll try and run it here. Well, they had the big play on the fumble return. They were looking for the 1-2 punch, but they couldn't get that two-point conversion.
And I have to wonder, were they scheduled to go ahead and kick the extra point? But after a play like that, you talk about the 1-2 punch, right? It's a momentum play. Go for two and really try to capitalize, and that's what they attempted.
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. On 1st and 10, here's Andy Dalton.
No!
Got a man open, it's Ross. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Ball on the 30, they'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Here's Dalton. And his throw is incomplete.
He'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
In the early days of the NFL, you could easily blame these drops on maybe some uneven or uncertain lighting in a stadium. Not anymore. The lights are pretty good.
Yeah, they're great here at night, but his 2nd drop, indeed, not a good look. Fielded at the 33. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And San Francisco gets set to go here. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
That nigga fell.
The 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down.
I was from the dot up circle, but that nigga fell on his
route. Their dream
route.
scenario, get enough first downs and make them yeet up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
Now the throw pulled in by Anderson. It'll go as a 1st down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down.
Wait, hold on. I know I didn't throw it incomplete. Okay. Alright, don't throw another. I'm just gonna run now. I'm paranoid.
Stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeout, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Go forward, nigga.
A running play here on 1st down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. Now it looks like a pickup of 6. That leaves him with 7 yards to go on 3rd down. Now they try the right side here. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He's just short. He got 6 of the 7 he needed, so that leaves a decision here on 4th and a yard. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. And now running. He's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. You and I have seen a lot of special comebacks. This one pretty much unbelievable. Roaring all the way back from that huge deficit. Now in the driver's seat.
Take the numbers out of it. It seemed insurmountable. It seemed monumental. Like no chance you could get that done, but they did. Let's go back to the 92 NFL season, 93 playoffs. Houston, Buffalo, in Buffalo. Houston with a monster lead, and here come the Bills all the way back to win it.
Led by Frank Reich, correct?
Yes, Frank Reich was the quarterback. He had done it in college a few times. He did it in the pros with the Bills. How old were you then?
I was 10. But I remember it. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Merton Hanks.
Block him. Cribbo.
And that will write a finish to this ball game. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you like any stars on the table.
Did you be that player? Oh,
did you do it?
I woke up at like 2-something. I took join to work. I've been back trying to grind this damn challenge. Oh, finally beat it. Now I'm gonna go grab some food. You already know how we on. Emmanuel Sanders.
New York City time, another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries, competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, reporting live from the winning side, ready to try, keep a different vibe.
Now we on to Gauntlet 3. Oh, that hoe was a grind. In stream.